Now the rest of the mocking from the chief priests. Luke is the shortest. If he be Christ, the chosen of God. I already used save himself, but the first part is let him save himself. So it's just let him. I'll add from Matthew and Mark what he does. If he be Christ, the chosen of God. Now Matthew has the Son of God way later. And Mark has Christ, just like Luke does early, but then adds the King of Israel. And Matthew only has early the King of Israel. So I'm going to go with how Luke has it. If he be Christ, then I'll save the chosen Son of God from Luke and finish with Matthew, Mark, the King of Israel. If he be Christ, the King of Israel. And if he be is Luke as well as Matthew. Matthew just has the King of Israel. Mark, Christ the King of Israel. Luke, Christ. Mark has let at the very beginning. Matthew has let him now after Israel. Luke has it early on. I think we're just going to continue the way Matthew has it. Let him now come down from the cross. I'll have let from all three. Mark has descend now from the cross instead of come down from the cross. Luke doesn't have that statement. So should I have descend or come down? I think come down is a bit more clear. Descend, that does mean come down, but it seems more like go down to a lower place from where everyone is. It just seems more clear with come down. Him is Matthew and Luke. And I'm going to go let him now come down. Mark is just descend now from the cross. So there is a now in Mark. From the cross. Mark from the cross. And Luke doesn't have this. So I'm just going to stop with Luke until I get to the chosen of God, and that's only in Luke. Matthew and Mark from the cross. Matthew, and we will believe him. Mark, that we may see and believe. I think I want to have the style of Matthew, but I'll add the missing words from Mark. If he comes down, we will believe, but I'll add see and from Mark. And we will see and believe. Yeah, so just the first and is from Matthew. And we is both, instead of that we. Will is only Matthew, because Mark has may. Just Mark, see and believe is both. And I'll have the him from Matthew. Believe is the last word in Mark. Only Matthew continues a bit more. He trusted in God, let him deliver him now, if he will have him, for he said, I am the Son of God. So that's where I'll add Luke, the chosen Son of God. He trusted in God. him now, if he will have him. For he said, Luke, the chosen of God. I am. So I am is still Matthew. And then both Matthew and Luke, the. Just Luke, the word chosen, and Son of God is both. Okay, Matthew has the thieves. Mark, they that were crucified with him, so those are the thieves. Luke, the soldiers. I'm going to save offering him vinegar. Then, and saying, if you be the king of the Jews, save yourself. So I'll have that as what the soldiers are saying, or the thieves. Matthew has the thieves. Doesn't have what the thieves are saying. John should have that. No, where is it? Oh, it's just Luke? Yeah, it's just Luke. If you be Christ, save yourself and us. So, I guess it's just the soldiers saying, if you be the king of the Jews, save yourself. Similar to what the priests were saying. If he be Christ, the king of Israel. They say the king of the Jews.